Hey everybody, it's James Schofield again, and taking a little walk around the new place that I'm at. It's a beautiful day out. It's been nice all day, but I was in the booth for a lot of it doing my audiobook. But I wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about microphones and comparing microphones, which weird because I'm not in a booth. I'm not really anywhere that I can compare microphones, right? But why am I doing that then on a walk? Well, here's the thing. Microphones are only as good as the connection with the person using them. And what do I mean by that? Well, there are a lot of different microphones out there, as I'm sure you will know. There's also a lot of different opinions on what microphones are good, what microphones are bad, what microphones work best. And the reason why is because microphones are almost like ears. That's the way I can describe them. They work just like ears do, and they're going to take in sound. And, well, just like ears, some microphones are going to like that sound. Some microphones are not. So there's so many different opinions around which microphone is best for what purpose, because there's so many different voices out there. Myself, for instance, I did a whole audiobook with just an SM58, which is more used as a live microphone, but you know what? SM stands for studio microphone. But I use that because I felt that it picked up my voice really well. It was able to process those frequencies really well. And on top of that, it had really good off-axis rejection. And where I was at, I didn't really have a good vocal booth set up yet. So I was able to really process my audio really easily and be able to get out any sort of ambient noise really easily because there wasn't as much of it using that SM58. Now, when I'm doing character work, I like using my Rode NT1 because, first of all, when it's in USB mode, and that's the other thing, so many people are saying, oh, never use USB. Well, USB has come a long way lately. We're going to turn back around because we got a lot more on the other side. USB has come a long way in microphone technology. And the Rode NT1, the 5th gen, has a USB built in. So I like using it because that one supports 32-bit float recording. And when I'm doing character work, there's going to be times that I'm going to shout. There's going to be times that I'm going to be really quiet. And I don't want to lose some of the sound when I'm quiet because I don't have the gain high enough. But then at the same time, if I need to shout, I don't want to worry about it clipping. And with 32-bit float, you're not really going to be clipping, which is amazing. So I like using that for my character work. Now, for other things, I have a shotgun microphone that I utilize, and it's an AudioTechnica. And I love using that because the dynamics that I can get out of it, just by its proximity effect that it has, is pretty versatile. It's pretty cool. And it makes my voice sound fantastic, in my opinion. So that's why I use that one. So, even going into the reviews and listening to other people utilize these microphones, that's great. And I absolutely encourage that. You want to make sure you make an informed decision before you buy these mics because, hey, some of them are like $500, $600. So definitely important to, do your due diligence, do your work, get that kind of perspective from somebody who's utilizing them. But in the end, you're going to have to try it for yourself to see if it's really good for you. Okay? Because in the end, that microphone might sound great for, that guy or gal or whoever doing the review, but when you actually get it, it might give you a completely different sound profile when you're using it. And I've heard that quite often, hey, this mic sounded great, but for some reason I'm just not feeling it. It's just not giving me that kind of bugs. It's just not giving me the kind of sound that I was expecting. So again, in the end, I'll be doing some reviews myself of different microphones and giving you my perspective on them. But take what I give you and take what any person reviewing a microphone gives you with a grain of salt. Use it to give you an informed decision on the mics you want to try. Not necessarily buy, try. You want to try those microphones out first. So that's my little bit. I just want to take a little bit of a walk, a little bit of a jaunt, and talk about microphones just for a tad. I'm going to be heading back into the booth here in a minute to work on the audiobook a little bit more. So if you do like these videos that I put out, just make sure to hit like and subscribe so that way you can be notified anytime I have new content coming out. And thanks for letting me give you some sound.